talking about another good quarterback, Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going up against the Vegas Raiders.
Thought this would be closer than it was. And you know what? I said last week, I fancy the Buccaneers to represent the NFC. I really do. I think they're a fantastic team. I think their defense is awesome. They've got the best looking defense in the league. And defense wins championships. And in that fourth quarter, it just went ballistic. Absolutely ballistic. I loved it. Brady, doesn't matter how old he is, high IQ quarterback. If he's got enough time back there, this is what happened. Last season everyone went, oh, look, Brady's falling apart. He can't do anything now. The Patriots stink. They got run over by the Titans in the playoffs. But the reality is that Patriots team, even he knew. Do you know what? Right now, a lot of people were thinking, oh, I'm going to ride with Bill Belichick over Tom Brady. And rightfully so. He's got the passion there, and he's got the track record as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, head coach of all time. He's definitely up there. But Brady clearly knew that if he was given the right franchise in the right environment with a good offensive line, plenty of weapons, and a world-class defense, he knows that he can still go at least 2 more years. He knows that with it, and he bet on himself. And that's what the most highest IQ of people do. He knew that if he went to the Buccaneers and he got the players in that he wanted, which is what they've done, they put everything around him, made it easy for him. He doesn't have to turn up and throw for 400 yards. He doesn't have to have 35 completions every week. As long as his offensive line protects him, he's got enough time to make the right decision. He's still throwing great passes. Some of the throws that he hit in this game were just absolutely fantastic. And ultimately, that comes down to a full working unit. This is a grandfather's clock in prime condition is what it is. It might be a lot older than you think, but it still works masterfully because all the parts are in place and are all well looked after. And this is exactly why I think the Buccaneers are one of the most dangerous teams in the NFL, because every single working part works. Every single part of it works. It works well. It's a well-oiled machine, and I already expect them to be at the Super Bowl. Right now, on form, I quite fancy the Buccaneers versus the Steelers. And frankly, that's the Super Bowl that we all deserve if we want the best game right now. And that's the game that I'm most excited about. And yeah, I hope that we get that. I really do.
I'd love to see that. I want Tampa to go to the Super Bowl, mostly because the city of Tampa Bay need championships. They need something to pick them up.
They're doing all right this year, aren't they? They got to the World Series. I was
going to say the Tampa Bay Lightning won the Stanley Cup, the World Series. They only lost the World Series by like a ridiculous decision.
I mean, they were playing the Dodgers. Like, if the Dodgers didn't win the World Series, it would have been gobsmacked. They're clearly far and away the best franchise in the MLB. So they should have won the fucking World Series, frankly. Who had the Rays going to the World Series at the beginning of the season? Nobody.
No one called Kevin Cash's Rays to get in. But
exactly.
Tampa's got good teams, and this is just another proof that Tom Brady
as well.
Nice absolutely.
Who doesn't want to live in Tampa Bay? The sun's out. It's lovely warm. Yeah, you get some bad weather from time to time, but for fuck's sake, it's a beautiful place. One of my friends, Josh, is a big NFL fan, and he's only he went to Tampa, and he said that like it was just a totally different animal being a fan there, going and watch a game there. It was just so much fun. For someone like Brady, going from the frozen tundra of Foxborough, this miserable, harsh regime. It's like Siberia out there. You will do as you're told. It's like, it's just proper, like, in-your-face Russian communism at Bill Belichick's compound of football. And he comes here, he's just got everyone around. He's got Bruce Arians, who's just the nicest guy in American football, a taskmaster in a nice way, and he looks happy. Right? That's the thing. If you're happy, you're going to enjoy what you're doing, and you're going to play to the best of your ability because you're enjoying yourself. And that's exactly what's happened here with Tom Brady. He's happy. He's got his friends around him. He's got world-class players who don't mind fucking, getting the back end of his lip because he doesn't mind fucking throwing a bit of abuse, even if he does forget which down it is. Ultimately, Tom Brady's happy. And a happy Tom Brady is a dangerous Tom Brady. A dangerous Tom Brady can win Super Bowls.
Absolutely.